Just gonna talk.
Okay. All right, so Stanford, lightwave, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Let's go.
I switched it to practice at halfway. That boat is pretty heavy.
Where are all our new folks?
I don't know how you guys were good for I'm actually surprised.
Okay, so quick note from what just happened inside. I think so. FYI, the BIAC is shared. So you notice there's all the crew guys and OCs, the outriggers. The boathouse is shared. So I guess we just got a complaint right now that it was a little bit loud when we went in, and they were just having a meeting. So just FYI, in the future, when we head in there, do respect the other people that are using it. Very often when we come, for the Wednesday practices, even Sunday practices, there's a lot of OC and crew people here, and then they're doing their thing. We should do our thing, but try to be good about sharing the space. All right. So when you head up there, try to, if there's anybody in there, be a little bit quieter, I guess. Give them their time, especially if they're having a meeting. So supposedly there's a sign up there saying they have a meeting going on. So just FYI. And don't drop things over the banister, yes.
The other thing is that try as much as you can
Yes.
So I thought it was okay, but probably noticed that they tend to have a lot of boat traffic moving in and out, and they wash their boats when they're there. So we try not to get in their space by having our work on the meeting.
Yeah. Also, you see all those brace things that they have over there? They use those for cleaning their boats. I know a lot of us here, we use that as like a paddle a paddle hang area. I guess just try to bring it in here, try to localize all the dragon boat type activities over to this side. You can lean it up against the dock, that's not a big deal. I guess try to avoid using their equipment. That's the gist of it. Also, as just a side BIAC thing, also when you park here, you're supposed to park by the gravel area that's on Maple, which is that street that runs perpendicular to this street. So try not to park on this one street here. This is really meant for people that pay for BIAC use, so it tends to be the crew people, I think.
And also don't park on the right side of the street.
Oh yeah, and also to avoid getting towed on the Maple side, try to stick to the side where the fence with the big field is, not the other side. All right.
You will get tickets.
Yeah, you'll get tickets or towed or
So don't
something. Yeah, so try to keep the parking over there. Try to avoid parking on this side.
Do not park on this side. Do not park on this street.
Yeah.
It's not for us. Thank you.
Yeah. And let me see. Good day today. Really good turnout. Yeah. Stanford, you guys have never looked better.
Yay.
All right. Really good. Yeah. All right.
That's why you guys look better.
That's right. Oh. Yes.
I think the video camera's really intimidating. We're on camera.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't work on this side. There's no shame on this side. So, lightwave. Well, okay, in general. Okay, so everybody, Paragon Point. I assume you guys are going to Paragon Point. That's on the wait list. Oh, okay.
It actually, I was in the browser hitting submit, and then it blinked on me and said it's full.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But there's a good chance.
Yeah.
But I have a rumor about Paragon.
Oh.
It's not official.
Yeah.
But it may get moved to Lake Merced.
No.
Just,
All right.
It's not official.
All right.
Rumors are going on. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. We will find out. Still the same date. Still the same date.
But
Okay.
just
All right.
be prepared.
So be prepared. All right. That's another thing. All right. So aside from that, any new people from Stanford show up? Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think on our side we had Don came back, cool. We had Carissa come back, cool. We had, where's Darren? Darren gone? Darren took off already? So Darren, yeah. Oh, inside, all right, cool. Andy back as usual, very good. All right, so all the new folks on the lightwave side, yay. Oh, yes. That's right. That's right. All right, so I will sift through the footage and we'll post up interesting bits. Really good from everybody. Way to go. Anything else? Oh, yes, we have to talk about Paragon Point for food. So, Stanford, do your thing.
Lightwave, come on in.
Lightwave, bring it in.
So with Paragon Point coming up, there's one big topic is about food. So in the past, let's see, so maybe about a week to 2 weeks before the race, we want everybody to make ice. So the best thing about it is you can use use milk cartons or water cartons and stuff like that, fill it with water. You want to do it at least a week in advance and put it in the freezer so it can get solid. So we'll do reminders on future practices, but just keep it in mind to find empty cartons that you can fill with water and put in the freezer, because we're going to need everybody to contribute and bring ice. That way we don't spend the team's fund to buy the ice, so we could just make it ourselves. Let's see. Folks from Lightwave last year, we're looking for last year's like any leftover silverware, napkins, things like that. Does anybody here have it?
We'll take a look.
Keiko had it? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll double check with Keiko. Okay,
I got a whole bunch I'll donate.
Yeah. If we can't locate it, we'll find other ways to try and get it. Let's see. For the race, we'll probably be asking for about maybe between $12 to $17 for everybody to pitch in, and we're going to coordinate and make food for the entire team. We've got we're aware of some dietary restrictions. Some of you guys are vegetarian, or you don't eat pork, or you don't eat seafood, so we'll keep that in mind as we build out the menu. We've got a core team to come up with the menu, and then we'll probably be reaching out to some of you guys to help make the actual food. But there'll be breakfast, lunch, and then some snacks and some drinks during the entire race. Anything else? Do you think I'm missing?
Nothing major. Is the 12-17? That's just for the food part, right?
Yeah, that's just for the food part. Who's in charge of figuring out the race entry fee?
The race fee was
350 divided by number of
So it's the same as last year.
Right.
So we'll make further announcements about the race fee, but then for the food part only, just anticipate charging between $12 to $17, and that covers the entire race day.
Yeah.
Food and drinks and snacks.
So expect around total.
Total, yeah.
For food,
Yeah. Which is consistent in past races too. So.
See you guys. Well, who's going to Paragon here?
Raise your hand if you're going to
Oh,
Paragon if you
shoot.
signed up.
You're not?
No, I have a wedding to go to.
You need more
So
people.
for those that haven't raised your hands, is it because you're thinking about it, or you're?
So actually, do not worry. Okay, so I mean, don't worry about it being, oh no, I just started. Just come out to the race. It's really important to get the race experience. It's very different from just paddling out here.
It's a total experience. Like when you're on a race, it's like pure quiet as everybody's lining up, and then it's like totally quiet. Then you hear, "Paddlers, are you ready?" And then everybody does a chant, and then go, and then it's like boom, and then you get all this wind, this water, people yelling and screaming, and it's an adrenaline rush for about 2.5 minutes.
I think of it as a picnic, but maybe it's,
Exactly.
I go out there
It's a
to do,
picnic.
it's like, oh, awesome, hang out with friends, and then, periodically people call me to go in the water.
Occasionally. And it's a really good way to meet the rest of the team. There's a lot of time to meet other teams too. That's kind of fun too.
So where can we find the information for this? It's on the...
It should have been in it.
We had an e-bite sent
Yeah.
or an e-bite sent out. Sorry, I don't like any bites. So you all, with the exception of you two, should all have gotten the any-bite. Did you guys not get it? Is the Paragon Point poll?
It asks for your weight
Yeah.
and your preference for race size. If you haven't gotten it, please after the practice, come to one of us and we'll make sure you get it.
Yeah.
But it was sent out like last week.
Yeah.
There's actually two emails about it. Because the first one was that first initial
Yeah.
one, and the second one was, well, if you don't want to share your weight with the rest of the group,
Right.
please email me directly or something
Yeah.
like that. I think Julie sent it out. Yeah. Julie.
So anyway, the gist is it's a Saturday race. We probably get there a little bit early to set up tents and set up food, bring in all our gear. It's at
It's
10.
currently at Paragon Point, which is around here. It might
Yeah.
get moved.
2x's up to 3x's up.
Yeah, it's right by Oracle, like very close to Oracle usually. And we will probably get there like earlier in the morning to set up things. Well, we'll talk about time
Let's
later.
expect 6:30 to 5:30.
Yeah. No. But whatever, we'll figure out the time. It really depends on the race grid. It depends on the race grid. But anyway, you get there, we set up, And then we hang, and then we have a few races. Typically expect three. There's going to be 3 team races, full team races. There's a couple of gender races, 1 men's, and depending on how far you get, and maybe another one, a similar one, hopefully for women, depending on how many women. So if women want to get in on it, you have to get everybody onto the team, all right, to show up. And then that's it. And then there's like awards and things like that. Expect to be done by 5-ish, I think.
Actually,
Oh, it depends. Anyway, whatever.
it could
So,
be early.
yeah.
People start showing up at 6, and if you show up at 7, you're going to get one of the last parking spots, like way far out. So we usually show up between 6:30 to 7. Just an FYI.
But okay, who is not signed up for now to be in it? Who is interested? Who's not in yet? Who's a no or maybe right now? Who's no or maybe right now? So okay, now who's a pending why? What can we answer to? Oh, okay, yeah. So that's the gist of it. Yeah. So I highly recommend it because this is by far the lowest key, the first low key race that we really should get into, so that you guys get the race experience. And then we don't want to wait until Treasure Island, which is end of the year. Like, yeah, you guys are more comfortable, but it's your first race time and it's very different. Yeah.
Besides, I mean, the races are what we practice for.
Yeah, and that's why we're here, right? So
that's
yeah.
what we're doing. Yeah.
Well, it's not the only reason.
Win
but
stuff.
Anyway, yes, win stuff. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So anything else? No. All right, cool. Let's bring it in. Yeah.
I guess there'll be an e-bite soon, or an e-bite.
So we'll send the e-bite one more time.
About jerseys.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
So I don't know. I assume someone's going to send it out.
Okay.
If you're wondering.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And one last thing.
Yes.
So we finally kind of have a date for the Habitat for Humanity, where like other teams are kind of trying to build houses together. So it's going to be on Saturday, July 9. So if you guys are interested, I'll just send out the e-bite. So there's about 4 teams participating. So if you guys are interested, just sign up on the e-bite.
Cool.
Where is it?
Is it your house?
Yeah, my house. I'm getting a new house. Thanks, guys. I'm doing it right here.
And it will be sent out. It will be sent
Yeah,
out.
it'll be sent out.
Cool.
Sprints are the next day.
All right. Go Waves with vigor because I'm taping.
I don't know.
Go Waves in 3, 2, 1. Go Waves!
I double checked.